Alright, what's going up everybody? Crimson here. Today we are actually going to be doing something I've been wanting to do for a long time. This is the Modern Warfare 2019 official map tier list. Now, this took me a while because I made this myself. I went through and got like every single map except for like the ones that they released in March of last year. I don't know if the other tier list had all the maps, but every time I looked, it looked like they only had base game maps. So I went through and got all the tier list, got all the maps. If you guys want to use this tier list, I'll have it linked down in the description below so you guys can use it just in case you guys felt like there wasn't all the maps on the other ones too. Before we start, I just want to say I have pretty much played every map on here. Now, my opinion is mainly gonna be leaning towards Search and Destroy because that's what I mainly play. I've obviously played all these maps on respawn modes, but I don't really think that's going to affect truly how I feel about the map, because honestly if the map plays good, it's going to play good on both modes in my opinion. So first on our list is Atlas Superstore. Now I know this is a controversial pick in my opinion. I really like Atlas Superstore. I'm going to put that in, I'll say B tier. Honestly, Superstore was one of my favorite maps playing. Superstore was my favorite maps. I honestly always had a fun time playing it. Like whenever I played this map, I never was confused on what to do. I always really performed well on this map. And I really like how it played. And it really kind of forced people to be in certain spots, and which is like really important for these types of maps, especially on search, being able to know where people are going to be at all times. That's why I'm going to have it at B tier. I would put it at A tier. I don't know if there'll be any even S tier, to be honest, but I'll just go for solid B for now. I might change this around towards the end. Next, Rust. Rust, honestly, classic map, really iconic. For search, not that good, like really not that good. I don't hate playing on it though, but it's really not that good, so I'm gonna put it in D tier. There's some maps that deserve down here though. Aklov Peak, I'll give it a C. It's like not the best. It's not perfect. There's that church side that's really big and awkward, but overall maneuvering on the map isn't that bad. It was a pretty enjoyable experience. I never had a time on this map when I really hated playing, except for when I played against Helmut Thunder and all those guys. But besides that, map's done me well. Next, this is Caves. Now, this image for Caves is really trash, but we're at the work of it. Caves. Honestly, I heard a lot of people don't like Caves, but I think Caves is a pretty good map. Even though I only go on the cave side pretty much, I never really go on that right side where the houses are towards mid. But I like the map. It's not that bad, but it's not my favorite, so I think I'm going to put it in C tier. Next, my bane of my existence, Cheshire Park. When this map came out, I hated this map. I hate this map on core, search and destroy. I don't care. Like, if I have the choice, I do not want to play this map. Even if I do good, I hate playing on this map. This map is my worst map. I swear I have 2 videos and my thumbnail is just, I hate Cheshire Park. Like, quite literally the worst map I ever played. In the trash. Second map, Crash. Crash is also an iconic map from COD 4. I never played COD 4. I didn't start playing COD until Modern Warfare 2 when I was 8. But Crash is an iconic map. And while it was very frustrating because the middle was very cluttered and like it was pretty much a death tunnel down there, and then if you go to the hotel side, it's just 725 City, and the right side was just Sniper Alley, so it was just really hard to navigate around the map. Most of the time you had to like wait until you get like openings in certain areas to just even progress. I don't know how people can rush on that map because there's always someone covering the middle area, like no matter what side you're on. But I'm gonna give it a D. It's not a bad made map, don't get me wrong, but it's just not the best map for search. Now, Bridge, once again, it's not on search, but Bridge is an okay map. Bridge is honestly how I got almost my first nuke and how I finished my snipers. Like, Bridge was really good for long shot kills, especially because the whole map was pretty much long range, especially when you got on that bridge, and it was a really good spot to get long shot kills. I remember just farming my AX-50 up there, and that was how I got a gold really fast. But overall, not that great of a map, so it's also going to go into D. Next, this is... Ooh, I'm already forgetting this map name. Oh, yes, of course, Grozny Raid. How could I forget the name of this map? Now, Grozny Raid, honestly, I didn't think it was that bad either. I know when I tried playing it yesterday, it was kind of horrible, but granted, I don't play Modern Warfare anymore. I like this map. I liked the long range area better than a lot of these other maps. The other maps just kind of felt weird. I do like this map, especially on search. It's like not bad, so I'm gonna give it a C. Now next one, This is Gunrunner, I believe. Gunrunner, honestly, I like the map. I was always pretty confident playing the map. I knew where to go all the time. I know it was like kind of 725 heaven on this map, but this map never felt too bad, and it was one of my favorite maps playing in the beta. And in terms of search, it's not bad. I know the B side's kind of weird, and A side's kind of really placed. It has a weird placement in search, not gonna lie, but overall, I think it's a well-made map. I think it plays really well, so I'm gonna put it in B tier. Okay, next map on our list is Hackney. Hackney, I'm pretty sure this is a lot of people's favorite maps. It plays really, really good. I think this is a staple map for Modern Warfare Search and Destroy. It's a map where you can get a lot of good plays at. The building aspect isn't that bad. The middle area is pretty decent to run around, and there's good sniping ranges too. And it's really good for close and long range. I think it's a really well-made map. Overall, one of my favorites. I'm going to put it in B tier. Second, Hardhat. Hardhat, I liked playing it in Modern Warfare 3. I think it's a good respawn map, but Search, it's like kind of bad. It's just kind of annoying, especially when you try to go anywhere, you just get blasted by someone camping. My favorite part is when you run on the attacking side, and you run all the way on that right side towards the spawn, and there's a dude sitting there at the spawn on the barricade just camping the whole time. Honestly, amazing experience dealing with that all the time. But that A site, though, is kind of annoying. That's like where all the sweats go. And I guess I'm a sweat, too, but it just isn't always that fun going to A site. Overall, Hardhat's not a bad map, but for Search, I don't like it that much. So I'm going to put it in D tier. This one, I'm not even going to want to talk about this one. I hate this map. I don't remember the map's name. It's like something river. Hovax Sawmill. Yeah, Hovax Sawmill. I hate this map. It's just so trash. When it came out, I was complaining so much. Season 3, I realized when I was looking this up for all these maps, Season 3 had like all the worst maps except for one. One map was pretty decent, but all the other ones were trash. These two, trash. Came out on Season 3. No wonder I had like no fun playing this. I hate this map. Same with this map. This map is trash. I know like Helmet Thunder was like, oh, get good. And I'm like, this map's trash. Like, this is like what, A site? A site's like decent. It's like not the best. Middle is just horrible. It's literally like a weird elbow curve, and it's just like collat sniper heaven. If you're just AFK for like 10 seconds, you'll probably get sniped. And then the big building where everyone goes to is just a cluster. I hate it so much. Like, sure, I found like a parkour spots like to get around the map, but it's just horrible. And especially that far left side, trash. Like, you can't even go on that left side because you'll probably get gunned down by like a long range M4 or a sniper, and then you really just have to either go building 1, building 2, or middle, and it's just not that fun. Trash. Missile site, trash. This map, it was only in, I swear it was only in the rotation for like a month, and they took it out because it just was not that good. I really remember playing it. The only time I remember playing this map is for Ground War to get my launchers finished. That's it. Trash. Broadcast. Trash. Why'd they even add Broadcast? I think Broadcast was a classic map from Modern Warfare 4, but I think it was made different. And this map's just trash. There's just so many things wrong with this map. Like, the whole outside area shouldn't even be a thing. Like, there's no point in the outside area, especially when the other team spawns in the building, and you being outside the map is just kind of annoying. And then you sometimes just waste your time trying to run around the outside of the map thinking there's people there, but no, there's not. Or they'll be the very, very back on the gap of space that doesn't even belong on this map, and they're just hiding there, and it's just unfun. Now, Shoot House, it's not the best, not the worst. It has its ups and downs. I think it's not that bad, so I'm putting it in C. Oil Rig, I do really like Oil Rig. I had a lot of fun playing Oil Rig. Oil Rig, it could use a little bit different work. I mean, I got one of my sickest clutches on TikTok on here, where I got a whole like team ace, 1v6 ace, and I got like my first like 2,000 views on TikTok. So, very iconic map for this. It was also featured in my carrying a Twitch god video too. Like, I think everyone likes Oil Rig. I know probably a few people don't like it, but I think Oil Rig's a fan favorite, and It's my favorite too, so I'm gonna put it in B tier. Piccadilly. When this game first came out, I always argued Piccadilly was the worst map, just like everybody else. But over time, Piccadilly really grew, had a really great aesthetic. And honestly, I just kind of hated on it because it was always hard to see people. It's not a bad map. I know there's like gaps of space where it doesn't belong, but like unlike broadcast, people don't go there. Like no people go to the very back of this area over here ever. Like no one really hides back there. Everyone's usually in like a building, like the library or the shoe building. Like there's only a few places people can really go to or even can go. And this map used to be my favorite once I realized you could jump outside the map and get around the big bus, but they made it so you can't do that because I guess people were glitching outside of this map and other maps using this exploit, so they made it like 2 seconds before you die when you jump out the map. So it just really made the map more unfun because the problem was when you go to that B site, it was always so congested there, and being able to go around the red bus whenever you wanted by running out the map was so creative and so nice, and that's what I like about a lot of maps that allow you to just express your creativity and explore the map how you want. But they patched that, and then this map just became average again. But for search, it's okay, but I'm gonna put it above these other maps. Next, Mazamanza. I used to be one of my favorite maps, and honestly, it plays really well. Not gonna lie, I know a lot of people get their sweaty clips on this map too. I hate the under part. The under part's like the worst part of this map, but it's not bad. The bridge area's okay. I've tried to get some ninja clips on this map, and I think it plays pretty decently. I don't think really anyone has a problem with this map, so I'm gonna put it in B tier. Next, Scrapyard. Scrapyard's also a classic. One of my favorite maps for Modern Warfare 2 and Ghost. I really wish it still had the under peak in Modern Warfare 2 from Modern Warfare 2 on that far plane. I know it's a cheesy spot, but at least wanted it to be there just for the iconic moment of just hiding under there, just for fun. But they took that out, and I mean, I don't blame them. It was kind of cheesy, and people probably wouldn't have liked it, but it would have been interesting. Overall, I like the map. It's hard to get on the planes than it used to be, and it's not bad. And I like a lot of these other maps, so B tier. Same picture, Grad. Honestly, I love this map. I always do good on this map. It's one of my favorite maps to play on search. I think this will be the first map I give an A tier. Not even gonna lie, like the play on this map is really, really good. I love the flow. I know this middle is congested, but like it's not congested enough where like you feel helpless, you know? Like there's some options, there's some avenues, and I always like getting on the spot where you can jump up to the blue building. I remember when I found that out and I thought I was a god at this game, and running that spot and being able to get that jump is honestly so satisfying, and this map plays really, really well, so it's gonna be my first A tier. Next, Trash Harbor. Don't even want to explain this map. It's trash. If you think it's good, I don't know what your problem is. You probably think it's good because you get bot lobbies with your UAV tool and you can YY your way through the chokehold area and kill everybody. Like, if you're playing on a map where people are dumb but not as dumb, they're just going to be waiting for you that whole time. Really, this whole map is just like hiding and trying to make sure you don't get shot from the million different places people are hiding. Like, it's trash. They shouldn't have added this map. This map was also, I think, in Season 3. Just straight up trash. I think I literally have a video, and I titled, I hate this map. Like, I hate this map. Now, Toxic Backlot, good map. That's all I'm going to say. It's a good map. I'll put it in B tier. We have nothing else to explain. It plays good. Decent map. That's all I got to say. Now, finally, Vacant. Now, Vacant used to be one of my favorite maps. But for some reason, I don't know when they did it. People always think I'm crazy, don't know what I'm talking about. But you could always climb on top of the shipping containers in Modern Warfare. You can do it in Cold War, so I know you could definitely do it in Modern Warfare. But for some reason, you can't do it no more. And it makes this map so less enjoyable. Because when you're on that attacking side, it's always so fun to be able to jump on top of the crates and get different angles on people. But you can't do that no more. And on a lot of other these maps too, not being able to climb on these high areas kind of makes it like not fun. I know like you couldn't never climb on these sandbags and stuff, but being able to climb on high places and maps and get a better vantage point always makes the experience so much better. But they like nerfed that for some reason, and I don't know when they did that. Just like when they nerfed C4, like why they do that. Like so C4 was so iconic. Like I was getting used to people always using C4 in search, and then they're just like, oh hey, we're nerfing it. And if you're like on console, you can still do it. Like the C4, literally, it's like you're carrying a boulder and you're like, you're trying to shot put a boulder, but you're not like Baki Hanma or Jotaro Kujo. You're like baby villager trying to lift a boulder and throw it. Like, it goes nowhere, and it's just, why even add it in the game anymore? At this point, it's like a breaching tool. They might as well like let you breach the doors. But okay, overall, this map, C tier. That's it for my tier list. I didn't think it would take this long for me to even find all these maps. And if you guys enjoyed, just let me know down in the comments below what you think of this. Let me know what you think of my map rating. I know it's very controversial. I think, though, I could highlight all these trash maps are just trash. And if you disagree with me, why are we even on this video? Just playing. Stay on this video, please. But anyway, let me guys know what you think about my tier list, and let's have a discussion down in the comments below. Remember, keep it civil, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Sit in the back, ayy, bitches all on my lap. They said, really damn, so cold. I'm so chilly, yeah, my neck froze. Yeah, I'm gonna kill it, I'm thinking I'm like, oh, yeah. You think it's a joke? Your girlfriend just text me, she on the way over. Bend that bitch over, fucking the road, but call it a night. Wake up and start over. Ayy, shit's a wavy.